a Pokemon Duel International Tournament? I'll explain more. Let's jump in.
Gotta catch 'em all.
What's good? It's your boy Rico. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Duel. Now, before we get into what you guys want to hear about, let's talk about the team match event that is here. There are some things that we need to talk about right now. Alright, so let's jump into the notification. I was going to say address, but I lost my train of thought there. But yeah, there is one major thing that we need to address. Only one, okay? Well, Scizor, Empoleon, Lucario. I feel like it's just a weird steal. Like, I don't know, I don't like it. But the thing we really need to address is, forgive me, I don't know where this is, where it's located at. I think it's up here, actually. During the team match period, okay, boom, right here. You can only use booster enhancers on time boosters you obtain after the event starts. So, we cannot hoard our rainbow boosters right before the event and then open them at the beginning and then pretty much have the rewards. So that's kind of upsetting because I have a rainbow. I was like ready, man. I was ready and waiting. I was like, let's do it. I'm already gonna be halfway there, but no, Pokemon Duel, you guys got us, alright? So, before I even jump into who I'm going to pick, let's open up these boosters. Hopefully we can get a great EX. I need an EX. I need all the EXs, because I want EXs, and we get Weedles instead. Alright, we'll get this crisp one next. Can we get the Dragonite? Please, can we get the Dragonite? Because I want a Dragonite, and we need a Dragonite buff, actually. No, we don't get the Dragonite. Alright, so now we'll go... Alright, we'll go for this rainbow. Can I get an EX? Can I get something that I don't have? Let's find out. I mean, an EX is an EX, right? I don't even know if I have a Delphox. No, it would say new, right? Oh, it's got the weird double thing going on. But that's cool. We got an EX. Alright, so let's jump in, talk about the pre-registration. Like, we all know Scizor is the popular vote. We all know Scizor is the man. We know my game is like frozen right now. What's going on? So we know everybody's going to pick Scizor. We know Lucario is going to be in second place, right? It's because Lucario's pretty cool. If it was Lucario and Scizor, it'd be a very, very close battle. And then we have Empoleon, man. Unfortunately, Empoleon, he's just that one kid, you know, that just doesn't have any friends. And alright, this is getting kind of annoying, so let me kill this real fast. Okay, we're back. As we were saying, Empoleon is just that lonely guy. Well, you know what? Today, Empoleon, you have a friend. Your boy Rico is on your team. And let me tell you why. I don't necessarily need the team event rewards. It's 50 Carmonite, okay? I get plenty of Carmonite. I'm not trying to sound like I'm better than everybody or I'm conceited, but yes, I spend money on the game. I get plenty of Carmonite. I'm not really too concerned about Carmonite right now. What I am concerned about is the individual rewards, because I'm anticipating is that we're going to have the Shiny Gyarados. I'm assuming the Shiny Gyarados is going to be a reward. And because of the lack of amount of time that I have to play this game, because last team event, I was like 20 wins, or 20 games, 25 games. It was very, very low. I think it was like 20. So yeah, I don't have that much time to play that much. So what I want is just the individual rewards. And because the losing team gets that booster enhancer, like I think on the last day, my multiplier is going to be set at 10. And that's all I need. I want the individual rewards. I want that Shiny Gyarados, or whatever the individual rewards are going to be. Like I said, I think it's going to be Shiny Gyarados. So we're going to pick the Empoleon. Team Empoleon. Let's go. Wait. Okay. Yes. Which is, I mean, I'm torn. I really like Scizor. I really like Lucario, but I think I like my individual rewards a little better. Yes, already, man. Yes, I am registered. Ooh, is my background gonna look all cool and yellow? No, I guess that's on preparation day. All right, so let's switch gears. What you guys want to talk? What you guys want to hear? Imagine a Pokemon Duel international tournament. Now, what does that mean? That would mean like the top players from around the world would go somewhere. Let's just say Japan. I'm assuming Pokemon Duel headquarters is in Japan, but they go there and you have this tournament set up, and you would have commentators, 2 commentators, maybe 3, but 2 at most. Your boy Rico would love to be a commentator. Now, I want you guys to picture this for a minute. We live in a day and age where our voices can be heard via the internet. Okay, we live in the digital society. What was that? Did you guys see that that video that went viral of that lady's mom? And this was in the States, so you guys might not have seen it. But this kid, his mom filmed him, and he was getting bullied at school, and then it went viral so fast. So many celebrities were tweeting at him. So many celebrities invited him to like all these other like these activities. Ironically, it kind of seemed like his mom was racist, so it was, I don't know, it's kind of weird. But what I'm saying is we have the power. We can make things happen. So just imagine we have this tournament, okay? Your boy Rico's a commentator. I want to be a commentator. I mean, of course, I would love to compete, but I think I'd be better as a commentator, just being somebody who is knowledgeable of the game. And I feel like to have a commentator sit beside me, I think I would want K-Dub. I would want Kenny next to me because I think he's very knowledgeable of the game. I mean, every YouTuber and all of you guys are knowledgeable of the game, but I feel like the way he commentates and the way I commentate, I feel like we would synergize very well, and I think it would be really, really entertaining. So I know you guys are thinking, well, the chain levels are going to be different. Not everyone has the same, Pokemon. Well, when Clash of Clans, when they released their most recent update, which was a while ago, they invited like all like the major YouTubers out. They gave them the developer accounts. They were all like Town Hall 10s or Town Hall 8s. I don't remember what the Town Hall was for the new village, but everything was maxed out. And then they would battle. They did a tournament. It was a bracket, and it was cool. Or like Clash Royale, they have tournaments, and I think you have to be like in Arena 9 or above to compete. Like, what if they set the parameters of like you got to be at least 3K and maybe have at least one Mon chain level to 10. I don't know. They could set the parameters. It could happen. But I would love to commentate. So what we're going to do is today, this is basically my audition to be a commentator. Let me know how if you guys approve, if you disapprove, if you think somebody else would fit it better, let me know. What we're going to actually do is we're going to jump into one of Pokefodder's videos when he battled Supa. Supa's a well-known player. They're both in the N Guild. It was a good game. It was a good match. So I'm going to switch gears. I'm going to be acting as commentator. You guys let me know how you think it. So just give me 1 second. We're going to switch gears. Be right back. Alright guys, we are underway. We've got Pokefodder. We've got Supa. They are going head to head. Both part of the N Clan. We're going to see who is best overall in the N Clan, because whoever wins here goes on to try and win that prize of $100,000. Let's take a look at team preview. It looks like Supa is running a psychic deck, kind of pretty meta-ish deck. He's got 4 psychic mons. K-Dub, what do you think here? Man, you know what? I think it's a good deck. I think I'm kind of scared though for Pokefodder. He's running the grass deck. He's running Tapu Bulu, but he's not bringing the Mega Sceptile. I'm not sure why, but without further ado, let's just jump into the match and see how it goes. Yeah, man, I don't know why either, but hopefully Pokefodder can do something good. I mean, you got the Bulu, he's got the grass mons. The only reason why you're running a grass deck with a Tapu Bulu is for that full swing, is for his grass surge ability. So we'll see what happens. Who goes first? I believe it's Supa. Okay, Supa has the first move. What do you think he's going to do? He's got the Coco. Do you think he's going to be aggressive with the Coco? No, I don't think he's going to be aggressive. I mean, Pokefodder does have the Tapu Bulu, so Bulu would block him off, so I think he probably goes defensive, but I don't know. He could go offensive. We'll see what happens. Okay, it definitely looks like Supa is going to be defensive with Coco. The question is, what does Pokefodder do? And he does have a Crobat on the deck, and I'm not sure why he has a Crobat. Usually people like to run Crobat with Seismitoad, but I'm not sure. And it looks like Supa advances with DOA, and DOA, he has no reason not to, because DOA matches up very well against Pokefodder's figures, but Pokefodder does have the Virizion, and the Virizion does have the Grass Knot, so I do like what he did there. And now Supa's bringing out the Solgaleo. Okay, the way Pokefodder brings up his Grovyle kind of has me a little concerned. But Supa responds by putting up the basics up the wall, something Rico kind of started back in the day, you know what I mean? Alright, so it looks like Pokefodder is going to bring the Bulu on the entry point. Supa should be aware. It's kind of like when you have the Virizion that's going to go over for the Virizion trees, but he isn't aware. Oh, and it looks like Pokefodder is going to attack, and I like how he does not use a play, and he gets the full swing. No way, he KOs Solgaleo, and he gets to use a full swing, and now he's in a commanding lead. What do you think, K-Dub? Yeah, man, I think that was a great play. Let's see how Snowman responds. I think he's probably just going to be a little defensive, bring on the Nala, bring on the Sableye, and he brings on the Sableye. So Pokefodder, he has options here. I mean, he does have the Sceptile. Does he attack with Grovyle, or does he try and attack that great matchup with Bulu and Coco? And that's exactly what he does. Unfortunately, Coco hits the melee wish. That's unfortunate there. That could have been a very, very threatening position for Pokefodder. But let's see what Supa does. Okay, he elects not to sacrifice his Coco, which is a good play. Alright, now what is Pokefodder going to do here? I think... Oh, he's going to attack again with Bulu. Can he get that roll? Oh, and he gets the melee wish again. Now, Supa is covered on the goal. Is he going to make the Coco disappear and give 3 MP to the DOA? But he does not. And I like that, because Pokefodder has the gold block. It's too early in the game to even attempt something like that. Alright, looks like Pokefodder's checking the plays. He's aware what he has. Pokefodder, what is he going to do here? Oh, he's advancing with Grovyle. Interesting play here. He did not double chance, and he gets punished for it. He was in a commanding position, and for some reason he does not double chance. I don't know why, Pokefodder. I think you need to reevaluate what your thought process there. You were in a very commanding position. You had a power position. You could have got that Sceptile on the board, but you decided not to DC. And I like the way that Supa responds. He goes after the favorable match, the Lunala, versus the Virizion. And now that Virizion's gone, so now Pokefodder has one Mon on the board, and he's going to attack. Interesting play. Actually, it's not so interesting, K-Dub, because you know what he did there? He wanted to poison Lunala, which would have been really good and would have negated all of Lunala's abilities. Lunala would have only hit for 60. All the other mons would not have half damage. It would have been great, but unfortunately, it did not go out that way. So now, Supa has options, and he's going to threaten game right there. No need to attack right here. Pokefodder is definitely forced to gold block, and that's exactly what he does. K-Dub, what do you think about Pokefodder having a Scizor on this deck? It's kind of interesting. I mean, he's got the Bulu and 3 Grassmon. I think having a different Grassmon would be better, but I don't know. The Scizor does fare well against Lunala. Lunala is a Metamon, but I don't know. Maybe that was his process. And he's got the Zap still. It kind of odd with the deck, but again, it's the best gold attacker, so I can see why he has it. It's just, I don't know. I know he has the Coco. I think it'd be better if he had Coco to pair with. Looks like Supa's going for the DC, and he's going for the DC on that Zapdos, and ooh, okay, he gets a dodge. He needs to hit that one roll, and he has a very, very good chance of hitting that roll. Ah, he gets the 140. Now he gets the respin. Let's hope Pokefodder can survive here. Ah, unfortunately, he hits the Thunder Crash, and that is GG to the Zapdos. Oh, looks like Pokefodder's pulling out the Max Revive out of revenge. I mean, I actually agree with this play, because if he brought on the Scyther pretty much got KO'd. At least his Virizion has a shot at taking out the DOA. So it looks like Supa is going to be a little defensive, or he's going to back up the DOA. I kind of like what he does, but now this gives Pokefodder an opportunity to bring on that Scyther. Now the question is he going to go and try to evolve him right away? Looks like Supa's playing the swap spot. I like what he did here. He got DOA out of that position because he did the DOA could have been KO'd there if he would have attacked. But Supa noticed that. He backed out, and that forced Pokefodder in a position to where if he decides to attack the DOA, he then gets surrounded by the Sableye. Great play there, but then it also gives Pokefodder the opportunity to get that Scizor on the board for free. So I like both plays on both sides. What do you think? I think it was a good trade. Yeah, like you said, both players made very good plays there, and it looks like Supa's going to DC and is going straight after the Virizion. I actually like this play a lot because now he can either burn him, he can confuse him, or Virizion has that large purple. I mean, that's a very good matchup. And now the Virizion is pretty much useless. You know why? Because in order for that Virizion to KO the DOA, the Virizion has to hit the miss to switch over to hit his Grass Knot. So I really like that play there. That was a great play. Looks like, and this is the problem with rolling DOA. You can't predict. I mean, RNG is RNG. When you get that slipped, it seems like you get it at the worst times, but that wasn't necessarily the worst time. He's not in trouble. The entry points, Supa has all the pressure on Pokefodder, so we'll see what happens. Looks like Pokefodder is DCing and he's going for that Lunala. Now, I don't know how I feel about DCing on your side of the board, but he does get the dodge there, so he needs to hit this roll to get rid of this Lunala. Nice, and he gets rid of the Lunala. So, you know what? It worked out in his favor. The question is, how does Snowman respond to this? Now Pokefodder's kind of in a, he's kind of got the momentum now. Let's see what Supa does respond. He's going for the max revive, and he's bringing on Solgaleo. Interesting play here, and he attacks. Oh, and he gets the Ulu Ulu Wish. All right, Pokefodder, he needs to attack here with Bulu because it's his turn. And he has a shot at taking out the Solgaleo. Oh, and Pokefodder decides to be defensive when he's on the momentum. I think that might have made a misplay. It might bite him in the butt when the game catches up, because I definitely think he should have attacked there. He would, because it's on his turn, the Grassy Surge, he wouldn't have been knocked out. He had a shot at taking out Solgaleo, but he doesn't do it, and he plays the Tropical Energy. So now his Virizion is saved. But he's not confused anymore, and then this is what happens. I think Pokefodder, he got a little punished here. Let's see how he responds. He's got, I'm not sure what the right play would here be, K-Dub. What do you think? What do you think he should do here? He probably can't be offensive with the Scizor. He gets outclassed by DOA and Solgaleo. I think he needs to play defensive, and that's exactly what he does. We'll see how Supa responds. Okay, Supa, he's making the right plays. He doesn't want to bring Coco on the board. He doesn't want to have Coco take the entry point because Coco gets KO'd pretty much by Grovyle. So I like the play there that he made. I like that he was slowly collapsing the Solgaleo, forcing Pokefodder to be defensive, and then bringing up the DOA. So now, Supa, what's his next plan? He collapses and he attacks Scizor. I actually like this play a lot because he has a favorable roll and he hits the roll. Okay. He was correct. Pokefodder, he needs to attack here with Virizion. He needs to attack. Oh, but he does not attack. That's an interesting play because now that leaves him open to get surrounded by Coco and threaten game. Pokefodder, you gotta be aware there, my friend. You cracked him with your Scizor. That DOA is correct. You needed to attack there, and Virizion had his shot at taking him out, and now he has no chance. He has to DC here, otherwise this is game. Oh, and he hits the roll. Now we have Sceptile on the board, but Sceptile is not a Mega Sceptile. I don't know why he didn't bring Mega Sceptile. I don't know. We'll have to talk to Pokefodder after this to see what his thought process was for his deck. But now all Snowman has to do, Supa, all he's got to do is collapse on the board. He's got to do is bring his entry point. It's got to be Solgaleo. He fears nothing. Does not need to bring on DOA. It's not a good matchup, and this is pretty much his game to lose. So we'll see what happens here. Flare Blitz. Oh, and Pokefodder does not hit the roll. RNG is RNG, and now there's pretty much nothing Pokefodder can do here. Makes the right play. Slowly just collapsing, and now Pokefodder has to attack. This is not a good roll. He could have hit the slip, but it wasn't a good matchup. That Crobat has huge whites, and that is what do we call it, K-Dub? What do we say? GG boys. Let's go. So it looks like Supa gets to advance on to the next round, and that is game. All right, guys. What did you think about that commentating? I know I fumbled my words a lot, a little bit, a lot, probably much, a lot. Okay, but I don't know. I get passionate about when I see matches like this. When I watch other people play, things just go on in my head. I'm like, oh, why'd you do this? Why'd you do this? Or you should have done this. Or, oh, I didn't even see that. But man, if we had a tournament, can I please be the commentator? Please, 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 can I be the commentator? But yeah, that's it for today. We're going to cut it there. We're going to prepare for the team match event. And I need to prepare for Christmas. I need to get some Christmas shopping done because I haven't. And I'm late. So until then, ladies and gentlemen, peace.